Hey guys, this is Sean from SeanWeather.com, and today in this video we are going to review the Infinix Hot Note smartphone. Since last few days we were posting few videos of Infinix Hot Note like the gaming performance, the Antutu benchmarking, the camera features and all, but in this video we are going to have a full-on in-depth review of Infinix Hot Note. So let's start it now. First of all, let me tell you about the device. This device comes with a 1.4 GHz octa-core processor, a 5.5-inch 720p HD screen, 1 GB of RAM, 8 megapixel primary camera, Mali 450 GPU, 2 megapixel front camera, and a huge 4000 mAh battery, which is one of the most highlighted feature of this device. So let's start with the design of the device. First of all, here is, as you can see, it's the front side of the Infinix Hot Note. It's having a 2 megapixel camera here in the front, and there are sensors. Here you can see it's blinking, and a 5.5-inch 720p HD screen. As you can see, here are the 3 capacitive keys. On the left side of the device there are no keys. At the bottom we got a microphone and the USB port. On the right hand side we are having power key and the volume rockers, and at the top we got 3.5mm audio jack. On the back side we've got a beautiful Infinix logo which shines and reflects. Here is the 8 megapixel camera with flash. Here is the speaker, and there is hot branding right before the speaker. So if you look at the design, it's pretty cool, it's pretty nice, because this device is having a huge 4000 mAh battery, but it's very sleek. As you can see, the thickness of this device is very less, so it's just 8.9 mm thick. So it's pretty thick considering the huge battery it is having inside. And here's the screen. The back panel of the device is removable, but the downside is that the battery is non-removable. So it's let me show you by opening the back panel. So here we go. This is a brand new handset, so the back panel is kind of tight. Okay, so here's the back. There are 2 micro SIM card slots. As you can see, it's a dual SIM phone. Here is the memory card slot where you can insert the memory card. It is having 16 GB inbuilt memory, and you can use up to 32 GB of memory card to expand the memory. Here is the huge 4000 mAh battery. As you can see, it's not written on the battery that what is the quantity. I think here you can see, yes, it's 4000 mAh. I'm not sure if you can see here. Let me focus on it. It's not focusing properly. So it's a 4000 mAh battery, so it's so huge, and it's claimed to have 2 days of battery life. So if you're going to buy this phone, it's supposed to last long, at least for 2 days. So that's another case. Let's have a look on the rest of the things. One more thing I want to show you about this back panel of the device, that it's very thin, as you can see, and it's very flexible, and it's so flexible that you can apply pressure like this and hold it like this, as you can see, and it's not gonna break. So it's one of the interesting thing about this back panel. So here we go. So this is our Infinix Hot Note, which comes with Android 4.4.2 KitKat OS. It's still not having the Lollipop, and hopefully it will receive the Android 5.0 Lollipop update as well. So let's have a look on the features and everything of the device. Here we go. This is the app drawer, as you can see here. So there are few basic applications and everything like phone, calendar, contacts, music, videos, FM radio, sound recorder, calculator, notebook, email settings, clock, camera, gallery manager, and all those basic things which usually comes with and it also comes with backup notice application. BBM is pre-installed. Then there's Google Plus, Gmail, Facebook, then Flash Share, which you will find in most of the Infinix smartphones. Opera Mini, WhatsApp, Play Store, obviously, then Palm Chat, Palm Play, and Google Chrome, Soak.com's application to do online shopping right from your Infinix Hot Note. Then there's a Swift key keyboard, which is used in this um, Infinix Hot Note smartphone as the stock keyboard. Then there's WPS Office application on which you can perform all the MS Office related tasks like Excel sheet, Word documents, and all. Then there are a few pre-installed games like Asphalt 7, Assassin's Creed, Danger Dash, Heat Racing 2, The Avengers, Twitter, UberSync for Facebook. UberSync for Facebook is an application, if you don't know, to sync the contacts and address from the Facebook to your phone book. Then there's X Club, which is an exclusive application for Infinix Hot Note smartphones, not just for Hot Note, it's for Zero and Hot Series, for both of them. So let's have a look few of the interesting features and functionality. First of all, let's have a look on the camera performance. We have already done an in-depth review of the camera features and the camera performance, which you can see by clicking on the link here. But here I'm going to take a picture and just want to show you that how good the picture quality is going to be. So this is a toy car. Maybe what the picture is taken. Now let me show you the picture. So sorry. So this is the picture we have just taken, and now let me show you the quality. As you can see, it's so nice. You see, I'm zooming in and still the quality is pretty good. As you can see, Infinix Hot Note is having just an 8 megapixel camera, but the picture quality is pretty good. And I just want to tell you this thing. I want to point it out because I'm taking the picture inside a room in artificial light. So if you're going to take pictures from your Infinix Hot Note in a broad daylight, it's going to be much better. You can see it's so nice, picture quality. Let me zoom on the tab. You can see it's even clearer than the original one. As you can see, this is the original try which I've just used. And Infinix Hot Note camera is having lots of interesting features, which I have already explained in the another video which I have just mentioned. There are lots of interesting features. There are lots of shooting modes, as you can see. There are frames, and there are many interesting features in the settings as well. As you can see, there's huge list of features and functionality. So the camera performance is really good, and even the front facing camera is just 2 megapixel in terms of digits, but the performance is really very nice. And let's go to the setting and let's have a look on the rest of the features. One of the interesting feature here, Infinix Hot Note, it's got the Hot Knot. it's not Note, it's not. As you can see, KNOT. This is one of the feature for data transfer. If you just go there, you can see it allows data exchange when the screen touches another device. So it's like tap to share or touch to share, like this. If you're having Infinix Hot Note, and another guy is having another phone which is having the same Hot Note functionality, all you have to do is just touch the screen of these two devices and the data will be transferred from one to another device. Then there are all the basic features and functionality, as you can see here. More this which you will find in most of the Android application. Here you can see that there is 16 GB inbuilt memory, out of which 11.2 GB is user available memory. The RAM is 1 GB, and let's clean up some memory and see how much we're doing. So you will get around 258 it's showing because lots of applications are running in the background. So let's go to the setting once again, and Then there is applications. It's just a list of application usable ones, as you can see here. So right now the free RAM we are getting is around 400 MB, and here is an interesting feature, which few of them were available in Infinix Zero smartphone as well. This is double tap to open or close the screen. So what it does exactly, if I am just enabling it, so and the screen is off, all I have to do is just double tap on the screen to wake it up like this. Sorry. I didn't do properly last time because we have tap on the center of the screen, so you can see it's turned on now. Usually what we are doing, we are just using the power key to turn on the screen, but using this feature you can just tap on the screen and it will be turned on. And you can use the same thing for lock the screen as well. For example, I will just double tap on this center of the screen and see the screen is locked now. Nothing is working. Either you will have to use the power key or you will have to double tap on the screen to unlock it. So let's go to the setting and see the rest of the features of action category. Here is the quick start. This is a very nice feature. Here, if you activate it, you can make this a specific gesture to start a particular application, and the best thing is that you can even select that for which gesture which application you want. So it's pretty nice. You can even select the pre-installed applications, and every single new application which you will install in your Infinix Hot Note, it will be available to select. So for example, for camera application and music and WhatsApp, I'm going to show you the example for this. So let's go back on the home screen, and now the screen is locked. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to write C on the screen, which is turned off actually exactly right now. So C, okay, it detects that I have tapped and the camera is open. As you can see, it's really very nice. And the next one I'm going to do is music. So for music, it's M. I'm going to write M on the screen with my finger. It's M, and it's detecting M, and here is the music application. It's open. And let's do for the WhatsApp, that's W. And here we go, it's WhatsApp. So it's a really very nice feature, you can see here. And there are total 7 gestures you can select here. I think it's more than that. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It's 8. So, and the rest of them you can select whatever you want. So it's really very nice. Then here is the pickup call. If you activate this, you can just bring the phone near to your face and the call will be placed. And then there is the functionality to answer a call by just waving your hand in front of the screen. So the sensor will detect that you are moving your hand in front of the screen, and the call will be answered. So then here is one of the most interesting feature, most powerful feature in this device, that is power saving management. So as you can see, there are 2 power saving modes. This one is the normal one. So if you will activate this, you just saw, so from 14 hours to 15 hours, the available time for the remaining battery just increased. As you can see, if I'm turning it off, it's 14 hours. So I'm getting nearly 1 hour of extra battery life if I'm turning on this application in this mode, power saving mode, under power saving management. But there is one more feature, it's called ultra power mode. So this is a huge mode. As you can see, it will turn off every single thing. It will change the screen color combination and everything. So let's do it, what exactly it does. The screen color will turn to grayscale, and Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, everything will be off. So just turn it on and let me show you what happens. So this will be your home screen. If you turn on the ultra power saving mode, you can see everything is just disappeared from the screen, and there are just 4 apps available. That's phone, contacts, message, and clock. And even if you go to the contacts, everything will be just black and white. See, these pictures were having color now, but everything is so black and white to save the battery. And here you can see that ultra power saving mode is activated. So if you want to remove it, all you have to do is just turn it off right from here, and you can go back to your normal mode, but the battery life you are going to get will be the normal one. So it's really very nice. First of all, it is having a 4000 mAh battery which is claimed to survive for 2 days, and then you are having ultra power saving mode, so the battery performance is going to be great in this device. And then we got some usual location security, backup, language, which you will find in most of the uh, Android application. There is nothing new. Then there is a printing application using which cloud print service. You can take printouts right from your smartphone. And what else we got here is, let me show you the entity benchmarking performance of the device, how much we got in the previous test. You can see it's 28,746, and if you go to the ranking, you can see that our Infinix Hot Note scored less than LG G3 and it's higher than the HTC One. You can see the detailed entity benchmark and rest of the benchmarking test in this video by clicking the link here on the screen. And it comes pre-installed with Facebook, as I've already shown you, YouTube, Home Play, and all this. The screen quality is really very nice. Because of the brightness and the lighting condition, I think you are not getting the exact quality of the screen in this video. As you can see, it's really very nice. But one thing I would like to say, the screen is not having the Corning Gorilla Glass, so it will get scratches and everything, so you will have to use the cover and screen protector. And one more thing, that this screen is huge fingerprint magnet. As you can see, there are my fingerprints all over the device on the screen. See so it's better to use a screen guard for this device. It will be much better. And camera performance you have already seen. Here is the screen, and the design you have already seen, and the benchmarking. You can see the gaming performance of the device as well. Let me show you by playing Sport 7. We have already done an in-depth review of the gaming performance. You can watch the video by clicking on this link here right now. Let me show you by playing a small brief game here. So as you can see, the graphics is really very nice, the touch sensitivity is nice, and the sensors are very smooth, as you can see. And the device is so lightweight that you can play the game with one hand. So the gaming experience is going to be good on Infinix Hot Note, as you can see here. The only drawback in this device is it is having just 1 GB of RAM. But still the device performs pretty well with having 1 GB of RAM. Another drawback is that there is no LED notification light here, so it's sometimes it's a bit you can say it's not good, because if you are charging a phone, you will not come to know that it's full charge. If you are getting a notification, you will not come to know there's a notification until and unless you will not turn on the screen. Another drawback is that the battery is non-removable. As you can see, I've already told you the battery you cannot remove, so it would be better if the battery was removable, because you can remove the back panel. So if you can remove the back panel, there should be the feature of removing the battery as well. Then rest of the things are really very nice in Infinix Hot Note. The everything in this device is very nice. It is having an octa-core processor, an HD screen. Everything is so smooth, as you can see here, that the screen is very nice, very smooth, and the gaming performance is good, the camera quality is good, the screen quality is good. Everything is so nice except the things which I have already told you, the drawbacks. So overall, Infinix Hot Note, it's a great device considering the price, the specs, and everything. It's a great smartphone with great specs, a huge battery life, which is one of the most demanded thing these days. And considering the price and specs, it's a good one. It's a must buy. So thanks for watching the video, friends. Do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos and hands-on reviews like this. Have a nice day.